guys, it's Kelsey
and Kendra. So today we're going to be doing a hair product review for you guys on the Dove Quench Absolute series. This is a curly hair line that's sold in the drugstore. So that's why we're kind of excited to share this with you guys, because this is, I think, Dove's first curly hair line.
So we've always loved Dove products. Our favorite was the Dove Damage Therapy line. We used to always use that line, so that's also a really good drugstore line within Dove. But today we have 4 products to share with you guys within this Quench Absolute line, which is for curly hair. There's a shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, and a light curl cream. So we're going to start out with the shampoo and conditioner first. Okay, so these are what the bottles look like. They're not too big, they're not small, they're really good sizes.
They're each 8.5 fluid ounces.
Yeah, it's a pretty good size considering we don't shampoo our curly hair that often anyway.
No, we only shampoo our curly hair like once a month.
Yeah.
Shampoo lasts us a long time when we wear it curly.
Yeah.
As far as the smell of these, everybody knows Dove hair products smell amazing.
Yeah.
This smells just like all their other products, just a lighter version. It's not as intense.
So first I'm just going to read what the shampoo says. So just starting out with shampoo, the order that you use these things. It just says, Quench Absolute for curly coarse hair, cleanses and strengthens for smooth and manageable hair, which pretty much all this stuff says that, because everything in the line is supposed to do the same thing.
It's supposed to help your hair be more manageable, because everybody knows curly hair is not the easiest to manage. So these products help a lot with manageability.
Me personally, I love this shampoo.
It's bomb.
Because it did not strip my hair. It was clean, but it wasn't like dry. Like, I like my hair to be clean when I wash my curly hair. Obviously I want it to be clean, but I don't like when it feels stripped and like I can't maneuver through it. It's
like squeaky clean.
Yeah.
To the point where it's not a good thing.
Yeah, dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this, I felt like it cleaned it without over drying the hair. Yeah, so it did a really good job of doing that. So it's not a clarifying shampoo. It does have like a creamy color to it, you know. So I think that's why I didn't strip the hair, because it's not like clarifying shampoo.
But it still has that texture of a shampoo that gives you just enough of like the bubbles to clean it. But when you rinse it out, it still feels soft.
It gives it a good lather.
Yeah, it gives it a good lather, but when you rinse it out, it feels like you rinsed out a conditioner. So if you're someone who obviously has curly hair, who likes to shampoo your hair on a regular basis, not how we do, which is once a month. If you like to shampoo your hair, this is so good for shampooing. I wouldn't recommend any other shampoo for curly hair if you like to shampoo your hair multiple times during the month. This is really good.
So yeah, that's the shampoo. Love it. Next, the conditioner. I don't really have too many thoughts on this. To me, most like rinse out conditioners
work the same.
They work the same to me.
This one is pretty moisturizing.
Yeah, it is.
But I feel like the shampoo impressed me the most between the two.
Yeah.
This is really good. I like the consistency. It's the same kind of like yellow base color.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the color of it. I just want it to work.
It has good slip when you're like, you know, maneuvering it through the hair before you like rinse it out or whatever. Because that's what I do. I just like, after I rinse out my shampoo, I just like to put this in and just like, you know, maneuver it through. And then
just kind of rake it through just to get a good condition throughout all your hair.
Yeah, and then rinse it back out. Kind of like to prep it before styling.
Right. Or to prep it before you deep condition it.
Oh, sorry. Yes, deep conditioning.
Yeah. And on the back or like the side of each product, it says the 5 things that this line is supposed to help do. I'm just going to read the 5 things really quick. Number 1 says it quenches hair's dryness. Number 2 says it strengthens the hair shaft. 3, improves hair manageability. 4, smooths the hair's fiber surface. 5, seals hair cuticle to lock in nutrients. So I really like this about this line. The common theme is pretty much manageability and moisture, because that's so important for curly hair. And I feel like Dove did a really good job with this series, because I feel like a lot of drugstore curly hair products that are not in the natural hair line
aisle. Y'all know that aisle.
Not line, the aisle.
Yeah.
That you can find at Target with pretty much all the natural hair brands. The other lines that are not in those aisles, if y'all know what I'm talking about, like the other brands, I feel like they don't do what this line does.
Yeah, I agree.
Like this line, the moisture that it gives is so like what you would think the natural hair aisle would have, which they do, but this gives you that same moisture. And I just feel like it's rare to find a lot of drugstore lines for curly hair that help with moisture like this one does.
Yeah. I mean, I also wanted to mention, I usually like to sometimes try out conditioners as stylers, like rinse out conditioners. That's why I'm not too picky about them when I have to rinse them out. because you guys know me and Kendra used to, you know, use rinse out conditioners as
back in the day.
leave-ins, and they worked really good when you didn't feel like spending a whole bunch of money on a styler.
So on a budget.
Yeah, so I will try this as a styler and let you guys know how I like it eventually. So just wanted to throw that out there. But I like it as a rinse out conditioner. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the mask of the line. You guys know we love deep conditioning, so we were really excited to try this deep conditioner. It just says the same thing, Quench Absolute for curly coarse hair, and this is the Intense Restoration Mask. Like Kendra said, it just says the same 5 things that the shampoo and conditioner says. So it just says intensely restores nourishment for smooth and manageable hair. It does definitely do that. I really like the texture of this deep conditioner. It's not too thick, but it's not like this is not a deep conditioner.
It's very whippy, like a whipped kind of texture.
I agree. Kind of like Cool Whip texture.
Yeah, but a tad bit thicker than like the whipped texture. It's very, very creamy.
So I just really like how this like slipped through my hair. It was nice and smooth. It wasn't like too thick to the point where it wouldn't like glide through the hair. So I really like that about it as well. The smell is pretty much like everything else. Really light, clean smell. And when I rinsed this out of my hair, y'all, my hair was so soft. So it does a good job in moisturizing. Pretty much like all of these products do, which is what this line wants to focus on, is moisture, 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 which we always talk about anyway. So I definitely think that it did that. And also it says strengthens the hair shaft. I really didn't have a whole lot of like shedding when I rinsed this out of my hair. So I did notice a difference in like my hair not shedding and, you know, just being stronger. Because, you know, curly hair can tend to shed a lot, like especially ours, because we don't comb or brush our curly hair. We just use the, you know, finger breaking method. So this did a good job at prepping our hair before we styled it. I moved through my hair so fast when I was styling it, because this prepped the hair so good and like adding so much moisture even when I rinsed it all the way out.
Okay, so the last thing we have to talk about is the Supreme Cream Serum, and this just says an on-the-go nourishment for long-lasting frizz control and curl definition. I don't know about the frizz control part. Honestly, if you're someone who likes to use a moisturizer and a styler for your hair, this would be a really good moisturizer. Not just like the one thing to use on your hair, unless you're someone who likes that soft, volumized, effortless look that you don't want anything super defined and you don't care about frizz that much. We on the other hand do, so this would not work for just one product and walk outside. Especially for the summertime with the humidity, you need some kind of styler to go on top of this.
I agree. So I really like this as a moisturizer, like Kendra said, but I recommend using it with like your favorite gel, jelly, you know, styling butter,
anything you use for hold.
Use this with that, and then that would be like perfect peanut butter and jelly together. Because like Kendra said, by itself, this does not really give a good amount of hold or like help with frizz or anything like that, but it does give a good amount of moisture to the hair. It helps you like maneuver through the hair really good. Kind of like the deep conditioner, like they work really good together in conjunction for a styler.
And then the texture is like not sticky or anything like that. It feels like a cream with a serum, so it has like a nice like oily feeling to it once you rub it in. But I do like the smell. I don't want to waste product. But I love the smell. It's like a nice clean smell, and I noticed like when I just took my hair out of the pineapple and I shaked it, I smelled like it lingered. So I love like the nice clean smell that it has, and it made my hair really soft, but to the point where it was like too soft, like is my hair gonna frizz up when I walk out the door, like that kind of soft. So if you're someone who likes like the pillowy, soft, like fluffy curls, you don't care about frizz or anything.
Fluffy.
Yes, it makes your hair really fluffy, because obviously that's the only thing I used in my hair. But I feel like if I were to walk outside and like be gone for a few hours, it would not last
Mufasa
that long. It'd be like lioness mane hair, which is not a bad thing.
We like big hair, but not like
controlled, tamed big hair. We like tamed like volume, but not to the point where it's like too fluffy, because I just don't like frizz. Even though this is for frizz control, I feel like there's other things that you can use in conjunction with this for frizz control. This is just strictly moisture.
I agree.
Because it makes your hair really soft. So I will say this does help, like if you just like that nice soft feeling, the soft look, fluffy. It doesn't make it stiff or anything, like it still moves. So this is really good for that.
I feel like my hair looks really good right now. Like, I like how it feels. It's really soft and fluffy, like we just said. But I feel like if I were to go outside, you know, for a few hours,
I have to keep checking the mirror.
Yeah. It would probably like expand to no ending, you know.
We're just simply going off of our experiences, like with our hair.
Yeah.
But this might not do that to everybody's hair. It's just what exactly type of hair you might have. This might not even do that to your hair. So you just have to try it for yourself.
Yeah, to see how you like it.
Yeah, just to see what it does. And if you're someone who likes this type of a styler, someone who doesn't like anything like super hold or anything like that, because even though our hair is thick, this might work as a good styler for somebody with fine hair.
Yeah.
So you just never know until you try it. So yeah, just depending on your hair
type.
Your hair type, yes.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just wanted to, you know, briefly tell you guys about these products. We were super excited when we heard they were coming out with a curly hairline because it's inexpensive. It's a drugstore product.
You can find it pretty much
anywhere. Easy access. Just run to the drugstore, go try it out, see how you like it. But if I could choose like anything out of the whole line, my top two would be the deep conditioner and the shampoo. Amazing.
Curly hair products are really, really expensive, so that's why we're stressing like these are really affordable, because it's hard to find like really affordable good curly hair products that are reasonably priced, because we know it can get kind of pricey buying curly hair products over and over. So get your hands on these products, let us know how you like them, and this says for coarse curly hair. So this is made for your type of hair. So don't be scared or feel like, oh, that's not gonna work, I need, you know, like another brand or anything, because Dove did their thing with the line. So yes, I think that's all we wanted to tell you guys. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.